Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry we didn't do any videos last week, but my voice was giving me fits, and so we decided to give my voice a little bit of a break. But as you can tell, it is back. And so we want to continue today talking in Exodus chapter 26 about the tabernacle. We're kind of wind up this particular week our talk about the tabernacle. And it continues in verse 14. Remember, we're adding layers to the tabernacle. You know, it wasn't just a tent. It was just some fabric. There were layer upon layer upon layer. So let's add some more layers here. It says, complete the tent covering with a protective layer of tan ram skin and a layer of fine goat skin leather. So the ram skin covering was a fine leather, and it most likely was dyed red. There's not really a specific size or arrangement here like we've talked about in some of the previous ones where there were different pieces that were this big and they were joined together in this fashion. So this really comes across to me as kind of, you know, it naturally had to be some pieces sewed together, but it's just, they turn into one continual piece that would have covered the entirety of the tent, the entirety of the tabernacle. So these skins, these ram skins, they would have had the wool removed. They were dyed red. It would have been a very, rich leather. And then it continues, and it says that there will be a layer of fine goat skin leather. Now, this is really interesting because there's some different ideas about what this translation really is and what these animals were. The New Living Translation here says goat skin. You'll come across some that say other things. Some have said badger skins. You've run across some that have said that this translation actually, you could look at this would have even been an aquatic animal, such as a porpoise or a sea cow, or as we call them down in here, Florida, a manatee. But I don't necessarily buy any of that because I have to look at what they had access to. Okay, they're in a desert and they're a long way from an ocean. Where are they getting porpoise skin? Okay, so I like the New Living Translation's use of goat skin leather here. I think that is probably very likely, and that it fits with what they had. And so you've got layer upon layer upon layer now that's laid over the top of this. And finally, we've waterproofed it because this leather is going to be 2 waterproof layers over the top of this. So this is now waterproof. It is very dry. It is very dark. The only light that's going to get into this place is going to be from the lampstand that we talked about previously that was described over in chapter 25. So the stage is set for all of this. And now let's talk a little bit more tomorrow about the Holy of Holies.